Welcome back to Saca Las Bolitas Podcast. My name is Danny, also known as Brujo, and I'm here with my two co-hosts,
Erica Tinez.
Viliato.
Wait, pause real quick. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Well, I said something gay?
No.
No, like you.
Yeah.
No, because you said pause. Yeah, I can
Wait.
hear you.
Tap it. Yeah.
You hear it? Okay.
Yep.
That was a good joke.
Yeah.
I think it's because you're whispering food. You got your sexy voice on.
No, I think my volume was low.
Yeah, but we heard you.
Okay, cool. This is episode 48.
Hey.
And it's also the Christmas episode.
Hey.
Hence the decoration.
Hence the decorations, my hat, little Mr. E back there with his hat, the Christmas presents,
The colors.
the colors. Yeah, man. We were gonna try to get a Christmas tree back here, but we're like the budget couldn't afford it, so we got the little Christmas tree over there, the little small one, and the Santa, and Santa too.
And the little elf.
Yes, and the
We're
little
just
elf.
missing the ho-ho-hos now.
Yeah, we got the Dollar Tree elf. I couldn't afford the elf that everybody else has on social media.
Elf on the shelf.
The elf
Yeah,
on
the
the
elf on
shelf.
the shelf. Yeah, I couldn't get that one this time. They were sold out. And then when I finally found it, they wanted too much for it. So I was like, nah, F you.
We good.
But yeah. But it's elf and it's on the shelf, you know? So, hey.
It works.
Yeah, exactly. We were going to have DZ Dolls make us one, but it was kind of short notice. So, this is the Christmas episode. So, right now, today is, what's today?
Today is the 27th.
21st.
Yeah.
So today is December 21st. So in 3-4 days, roughly, it depends on if you're Mexican or not, it's going to be Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So do you guys have any plans for Christmas and New Year's?
Shit. On Christmas, probably, just be with the family.
Yeah.
And then open presents. And then this year was kind of rough for me, you feel me? So I won't be too festive about it, but you got to stay positive, optimistic about things. So be with the family and then maybe party a little. I just got invited to a after Christmas party, so looking forward to that too. And then just getting ready for the New Year's, bring the New Year in. So I've been other than that, just working on music. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm on Christmas vacation right now, so I just Christmas time I'm gonna probably be recording too if I'm not partying.
Tight. But that party, is there gonna be a lot of sushi there?
Maybe, I don't know. I know it's gonna be a lot of artists because my homie that's throwing it, he's an artist. His name is YNG4L.
Hey,
So
shout out.
I know, knowing him, he be scheming when it comes to music. So he's like, man, I'm finna just get everybody to come and I'm finna just get a big studio session. So he got me like that a couple times. Like, hey, pull up, and I pull up. He's like, he puts a song on. He's like, hey, I need you on this, and I'll be like, right now, man, I'm trying to gig it. I'm like, all right. But he got me. Hey, but I love that work ethic because it's on the spot, and then I get to show off a little because then once I write my verse hella fast and drop it, they just be like, bro, how you do that? You know, so. But that's about it.
That's tight. Hey, so what if you got a producer, right? They hit you like that. Hey, come through. There's a party going on, and you pull up, and it's just the producer, and he's like, hey, I'll take you shopping.
Nope.
Oh damn!
Because
I get the reference.
You going shopping or not?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be like, can I bring my daughter?
Yeah.
And then if he says yeah, then I'm like, I don't think he'll try anything funny around my daughter. So I'll give that to my daughter, but I'll keep an eye on him. I'll be like, hey, but that for that reason, and I'll probably try to bring my nieces along and probably the kids. Oh, they ain't going nowhere. I'll walk and take them. Nah, but me solo, nah, man. We're the 50 Cent. A guy ain't supposed to ask you to take you out shopping, but I still ain't seen that documentary.
Yeah, see, what if, even though you take your daughter with you, he's like, hey, now that it's 10 p.m., time to put the kids to sleep.
I'm going to be like, all right, well, we're going to sleep at home, so I'll see you later, homie.
Oh, man.
And then I'd probably just sneak out. Nah.
Me, I'd be like, where we going shopping at? Which store you going to cash out at?
what time you pick me up?
It depends.
And then just take off running once you leave the mall.
It's like, are we going to Arden or are we going to Roseville Galleria? Which one? Roseville Galleria, I might. Arden, I still might. If you take me to the Funko Pops, I might.
He's going to put his shades down and be like, Downtown Plaza.
I'll be like, you going to take me to where they got the Funko Pops over there? You going to take me to Spencer's?
I'll be hella weak.
How many Funko Pops? No. Man, nah.
What about you?
I know.
What would you do if a producer asked you to take you shopping?
What about you, Erica? Hey, what if a producer goes, hey, I remember your songs from back in 2007, 2008, 2009. I want to bring back your rap career, so let me take you shopping.
Let's go shopping.
What are you doing?
Damn.
But I'm a girl.
I'm gonna be hella mad. I've been trying to get her career back, and I gotta just take her shopping.
You gotta take her shopping.
I'm telling your man.
I'm bringing him with me.
Hey,
Like, let's go shopping.
you gotta tell the producer, I'm bringing my man and my two brothers.
There you go. See?
Then we all go shopping.
We all going shopping.
Roseville Galleria. Roseville Galleria, here we come.
Nah, we going to LA.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
Cali?
Oh, yo, hey.
Hey. We're going to LA. Yeah.
Hey, if you're old school and then you caught that
Reference.
that Easter egg, yeah, you caught that reference right there. He's like, oh, Cali, yeah, you know we gotta get the paper, man. You know we gotta get the paper. Oh, okay,
Going.
back to Cali.
We heard that song like 5 times a day when we went to Mexico.
Yep.
Hell yeah,
Because of Scorpion Terry.
yeah. Shout out me.
Shout out
We were in a truck. ¿Cómo se dice? En un camper.
In camper.
En un camper.
En un convoy.
I was in the top bunk that they built.
We were thugging our first time going to Mexico.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. My ass was numb. Without the shopping trip. My ass was numb without the shopping trip.
His ass was numb, and then the play button on the radio was broken.
You know what's hella funny? Well, it's not funny, but there's this video of people. I'm not gonna say the certain word, but people that are about that life out there in Mexico, where it's 3 pickup trucks against 1, and they're like, I forgot what he says, but he's like, it's 3 against a Jeep, I forgot what a Wagoneer, a Jeep Wagoneer. And they're like, mira, se te pareció, quién sabe qué. And then they film the whole thing where there's basically a shootout, you know, out there. Like, it's crazy. So right now that I was thinking about the camper and all that, it reminded me of that.
Nice.
Because we were in a camper.
Yeah.
We were thugging.
Definitely were.
So, so Erica, so what are your plans for Christmas?
So I'm still in I don't know if I'm going to end up working on the 24th or not, but per usual, we celebrate on the 24th. So hopefully I don't have to work. I do work in a federal building. So hopefully they cut that day off or even in half. 9 times out of 10, I will be cooking. So I'm looking forward to that. And then just spending time with the family and have seen the kids open their gifts. We don't wait till midnight. We just once we're done eating, let's go to the gifts.
Yeah.
Our mama works hella early, so
Yeah.
I usually do it around 7.
And see, my love language, not for me, but to give, is gift giving. I realize that. I love giving gifts to people, and I'm like, oh my God, I want to tell them already what I got them. But I haven't. I let my kids open 2 gifts already.
Hey, don't make us cry this year. Damn.
I know.
Last year she had all of us fucking bawling. Like, why? Stop.
And then this year, I did say, I'm like, you know what? Every holiday doesn't have to be emotional, you know?
Yeah.
So I did have some emotional gifts in the tree. Under the tree, so I was like, you know what? Let's just open them now, and then we can have our little intimate moment with me and my kids. But yeah, I was making it a point to not make it emotional this year.
Emotional damage.
And if you guys know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry. Go look at my story.
All I gotta say is that is such a cancer thing.
I know.
I think if they go look at your story when this video comes out,
I mean, my page. Totally different. I put a post up. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just want to take time to say shout out Erica because she supplied us with these gifts right here, these wrap gifts.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually gifts that were in our Christmas tree, but we put them on here today for the Christmas episode because it's the Christmas podcast episode. But shout out Erica because her and my nieces are actually the ones that wrapped these gifts that are right here.
They look pretty professional.
Yeah, so they look pretty lit. We're not gonna say the names that are on them, but I just want to say that
this will say Sucio.
Yeah, we're not gonna say names on them, but all I'm gonna say is I'm glad that all 3 of them are mine for sure. So shout out Erica, shout out Erica and my nieces.
That was funny.
But let me see. So just in case by the time they watch this episode, your story's gonna be gone. So do you want to explain to them? You don't have to, but if you want.
But yeah, it's a post.
Yeah, I did a post. But yeah, just to kind of like a long story short, my daughter was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes in March, and there is a Barbie that has a type 1 diabetic Barbie. So the Barbie has like an insulin pump, and then she also has like the Dexcom and like the blood reader. So I got the Barbie for Selena, so she doesn't really feel. It's like, dude, Barbie's perfect, and she's a Barbie, so you're perfect too. So that's what it was. It was just a Barbie with type 1 diabetic. It's more emotional on the post. Like I said, it's gonna be on my page if you guys want to go take a look at it and show some love. Yeah. But that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when Afiliado saw it, he thought it was iPod Barbie.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I was like, oh, she got an iPod. That's what's up.
Yeah. No, but it's a pretty cool. Like if anybody has a family member, especially like a little girl that's dealing with type 1 diabetes, that's I think it's a good gift. It's just in general, not just for Christmas, but just so she can have they can have a little someone that they can relate to, kind of.
For sure.
Yeah, that was very thoughtful. Very thoughtful for sure. That's why I'm wearing these glasses, because I was like, Santa don't want to cry today.
If you guys find a fat Barbie with long hair, or a Ken, microphone, send feel free to get it for me.
And if you guys find Torta Barbie, send it to me. Send it to me. Torta Barbie, Sucia Barbie, they're both welcome. No, but hey, that's tight. Hey, that'd be tight if Mattel made a Barbie doll of us. So like a Barbie doll of Erika, a Ken doll of Filiado, a Ken doll of me.
Oh, we dope.
That'd be tight. So shout out Mattel. If you want to sponsor us,
that's crazy that you remember that the brand and all.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out Mattel. We have plenty of space right here on this table.
Plenty.
If you want to sponsor us with dolls made of us, but for now, because we don't have a sponsor that big, we do have a sponsor who made us that doll back there. He made us he made us little Mr. E, and he made us this little guy right here, and he made us a lot of other characters that we've had on here. Mm-hmm. So shout out DZ Dolls. I don't want to sit here and talk about toys without mentioning DZ Dolls.
Absolutely.
He's always been there since day one. We love him. So talented. Hopefully in 2026 we're gonna have an episode with him.
Yeah.
The same way we had Torta Patrol. And the same way we had, all of our other guests. So I saw a TikTok the other day, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'm gonna post the TikTok on here because I don't want the creator to be mad that we shared our video, because we're actually sharing it just to spread awareness. We just want to get people's opinions. So this is a question. So first, it's gonna be a question for Erika because she's the only female here, but it's also a question for our viewers. Okay. Then me and Afiliado, we're going to answer from our point of view as the guy. So, Erika, say you're at the store with your mans, right? Mm-hmm. And your mans, he's taller than the average man's, right? He's pretty tall. So then there's a lady, it could be older lady, younger lady, whatever. It's another female. And she needs something from the top shelf. She sees him. He's tall. His face is already at the top shelf. So she's like, hey, excuse me, sir. Can you grab that from the top shelf for me? She asked him directly. You're right next to him. How do you feel about
that? Automatically no. He don't work here, ma'am. There's a register up there that you can ask for help. Sorry.
Like, this motherfucker don't work here?
He don't work here? He ain't clocked in? No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
So if it's that high, maybe you don't need it that bad.
Yeah.
Maybe it's broken and they just put it up there to make the store look nice.
Maybe it's just not your day. I'm sorry. No, I mean, I'm not trying to be toxic or nothing, but why are you going to ask him? Like, yeah, he's tall. Okay, and?
What if it's an old lady?
Who cares? She should have to go.
Damn.
For what? Go get a helper. They're on the clock.
Okay.
Okay.
No. So that's Eddie guy's point of view. Filiado. You're the guy in that situation?
I would tell my man, hell no. I'm just like, no, you said what?
No, so you're the guy in that situation. You got your main chick right here, and then some random lady asks you, hey, gentlemen, hey, sir, can you grab that thing from the top shelf for me? What do you do?
I'm a good Samaritan. You feel me? Like me, I don't look at it as nothing bad. I just be like, yeah, here, sure. It's just a gesture, It's like kind of like opening the door for somebody walking by. It's just a mannerly gesture, and if somebody's asking for help, why not? Now, if my girl were to be like looking at me, crazy, I don't have a girl, but I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, if the hyena was looking at me crazy and she told the lady no, then I'd probably be like, in that situation, I don't know, if I'm in a relationship, you feel me, the lady running, so I'll probably be like, I might still do it, but I'll be like, I'm sorry, baby, but it's an old ass lady. I gotta help her now.
Yeah.
But if she was like a big booty girl asking me in front of my hyena, then I probably, you know, just to make my girl look good, I'd be like, can't even do it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because, you know, like I'm the type of person like if I get with a girl, then it's for a reason. I want to make my girl look good, you know. So it's like it's no reason I'm being with a girl if you making her look goofy because you look goofy because you're with a goofy bitch. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, you know, just to, you know, like, you know what? I don't give a fuck what this girl look like. For my hyena, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have to turn it down, you know. But I'm single, so if, you know, ladies, if y'all see me at the store and y'all need something taken down from the shelf, you feel me? Holla at your boy.
And he is tall. He is tall AF.
I'm not as tall as this fool, but I'm right. You know, I'm in the circumference of it.
Yeah. Most shows only go to like almost 6 foot, so he could definitely reach out for sure.
Definitely.
So
I'm 5'11", so you feel me? We Gucci Belucci.
one hand on the top shelf, one hand on the bottom shelf, and you know what I'm talking about. but no, definitely. You know what? I should have worded that question. I should have made it into 2 sections. One section should have been if it's a hot chick, you know, young chick, hot chick, and maybe she's flirting, or 2 if it's an older lady, you know. But yeah, no, that definitely makes sense.
What about you?
Me, I have a lot of experience with this because I've been tall my whole life, right? But also to add to that, I used to work at Walmart. Eddie knows this because I used to take her with me. They used to be like, "Oh, bring your kid or sibling to work," and I used to take Eddie with me. So I used to work at Walmart. So working at Walmart, I was an employee. So all day, every day throughout my shift, my whole 8 hours of work, somebody's like, "Hey, sir, can you grab that from the top shelf?" And it was my job. Like, yeah, you know, like I was just bored of it. Like, yeah. But when I no longer worked at Walmart and I'm at the store on my own, like the other day I was at Nugget on Florin in Green Haven, and this old ass lady was like, "Hey, excuse me, sir, can you grab that from the top shelf for me?" And in my head I was like, "Bitch, I don't even work here."
Exactly.
But yeah, you know, you know, the Good Samaritan, in the words of Afiliado, I was like, I looked around, there's nobody there. I was like, okay, you know, so I just grabbed it for her. Oh, then, you know, no problem, whatever. So I see both sides of it. However, I had one situation that I can remember right now. This is like a long time ago, right? When I was like 20, around there, I was already like, again, 6'4", I was already this tall. And I was with my ex, who was from LA. We're not gonna say her name, but her name starts with a D. Erica knows what I'm talking about. So we were at.
I know who you're talking about too.
Oh yeah. They both know who I'm talking about.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah, it's like that. That's how my brain is. I be forgetting ish. So they both know who she was because she lived with us at the time. And we were in Woodland, and we were at the Blockbuster in Woodland. So we were at Woodland, and we're looking at movies, and this lady in Spanish, she was like, "Oiga, ¿me puede ganar esa película que está ahí arriba?" And the lady, she was older, but she had a BBL and she had like some stuff done, right? So then my ex at the time, my girlfriend at the time, she was like, "Cóbrale," right? You know, which is cóbrale means charge her, right? So then I didn't catch it at the moment, and I was just like my ex was right here, and then the lady's right here. Like, this bitch wanted me to pull out the porn for her, you know what I mean? So me being hella like oblivious and like a virgin, I was just like, "Oh yeah, no problem." So then my ex was like, "Cóbrale." So I didn't catch it at the time, and then later, the one who told me was my mom. She was like, "Oh, cuando so and so le dijo a la señora que, oh, cóbrale, like, oh, es porque es bien celosa," and I was like, "Oh, I caught it." I thought of it later, like, "Oh, okay. If I was her, I could see that, right?" This is the lady did have a BBL, and she wanted a movie from there. I was trying to be the gentleman, but it's like, so I did it. But also, I didn't work at Blockbuster. I didn't work there. So I can see both points of views of, like, if you're a female and you see some BZ coming up to your dude, you're going to be like, "Dude, he don't work here."
Yeah.
Like, B, he don't work here, It's
the same way as if I'm in the store and I see another person or another guy and I have a man and it's way up there and he's super tall, what do I look like going up to him like, "Hey, excuse me, sir, can you please grab that?" I mean, I know my dude's going to have an issue with it. Yeah. I'm sure you don't want your girl to be like, "Well, why are you asking that?"
Yeah.
Cut that.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Why are you asking that dude for? Why are you asking him for? Like, go ask the word.
Oh shit!
It went down the wrong pipe.
I got real.
Okay.
It's the same thing as, like, you don't want your girl to go ask a tall dude. Like, why are you asking him for? Like, go ask a worker. Ask somebody that's clocked in, or you don't need it that bad. At least for me. Maybe I'm toxic.
You know what? That's a good point. I didn't think about that just because I've always been the tall fool, and Afiliado, he's tall too. But that is a good topic. So, Afiliado and viewers, say you're short and your girl's short, you're both short, and your girl sees a tall ass fool and she asks him to get something on the top shelf.
In front of you.
Like, he's not an employee. He's just a random ass fool walking by, just swinging his big old 10-inch thing. And your girl's like, hey, you, sir, with the big old dingling, can you grab it off the top shelf? What do you do?
I mean, deep down, I'm gonna be a real one at the end of the day. So I'm gonna be like, whatever. But then I'm gonna be like, all right, we playing that game, and I just play the game too. I'll be like, all right, we doing that now. Watch, you feel me? I'm finna. At the moment though, I'll probably be looking at her like, bitch, for real, like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
Like, all right, damn, like you could have just asked an employee.
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck? No. Shout out to our short kings, but fortunately, I am not in that category.
Yeah. That's why I didn't even think about it that way, but the way she explained it. So yeah, me, if I was a short fool and my girl is short, and then she asks a fool that don't work there, I'd be like, bitch, there's all these employees. You gonna ask the fool who don't work here,
right?
I'd be like, that's why the employees got ladders and fucking
exactly
and step stools and all this.
How you think the item got up there?
Yeah.
Not by this guy. He don't work here.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. No, so yeah.
No offense to the little elf right here. It's okay to be short.
Yeah. Elf on the mesa right there. It's good that you put it in that perspective. There, I can't even talk anymore. It's good that you put it in that perspective because we weren't even thinking about that.
Like
yeah, there be
that was a ladybug. That is a ladybug.
Yeah. Sometimes ladybugs be coming in here.
Thought it was a pterodactyl.
All types of ladies.
Yeah, all types of ladies and bugs be coming in here.
Oh my god, I'm hella weak.
And they also be coming in here too.
Clear as day.
Yeah. Oh man.
What's that stain back there? No.
Yeah, like,
wait, the curtains up there.
man. Oh man. Yeah.
I was raised by my brothers. Okay.
Yeah. I got. So anyway, so tall, top shelf, right? Top shelf.
Anyways.
No, but yeah. So no, like the way you explained it though, that was a good point of view, because I wasn't looking at it that way.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I was able to look at it closely. So
look at it closely.
Yeah, look at it closely.
Now I was gonna start freaking talking.
Shout out, fools going wild. But no, that's true though. It's like, so I'm gonna give you guys another little quick story. So one time I was at Joann's in Oak Grove buying some yarn. I was buying some yarn for my homie DZ Dolls, because he's the one that makes the little dolls, like the little mystery back there. So he needed some yarn, right? So I go to the back of the store. I'm looking for like a specific color, because back then he was working on the Cheech and Chong doll. So I was looking for a very specific blue that looked like blue jeans, So the yarn, I'm hella tall. So the yarn is like right here in front of me. And there's a paper and a sign that says, please ask associate for help to get stuff from this shelf. So I'm like, I could just grab it and went on about my day, you know what I mean? But it says, please ask the associate. So I was like, now I gotta go look for the bitch fucking. So I'm looking around, there's a chinita. And I'm like, hey, ma'am, it says, please ask associate right here. So I need that blue yarn right there. So she comes up. She looks at the yarn, looks at me, looks at the yarn, looks at me, and then she's like, "Let me go get a ladder." And I was like, "Hey, well, I could just reach it, but the sign says to ask for an associate." She goes, she looks around for her manager. She's like, "Okay, yeah, can you please grab it?" And I just grabbed it. She goes, "Okay, yeah, just take that up to the front register." So it's like, I didn't even work there, but I just did half the job. They should have paid me.
They should have.
Yeah, I'm expecting a W-2 from my taxes for that, right? So it's like, I just grabbed the yarn off the top shelf, went on, paid, and went on about my business. But if I was a short person, I would have had to wait for her to go get a ladder, come back with the ladder, probably fall off the ladder, go back up the ladder, do all that, right? So it's like I've been in both scenarios, the customer and then also the worker, and then also the random motherfucker that don't even work there. I'm just walking around looking at shit, and then most of the time it's annoying. A lot of the tall guys that are watching this, they could agree with me, because it's like when we're at the store, we're just in there chilling,
Yeah.
And it's like I'm already worried that I'm gonna get recognized by customers and clients and stuff like that, and people that see me on YouTube, and then I got this random person, hey, can you grab the thing from the top shelf? So But yeah, but the way that Eddie guy explained it though, that makes a lot of sense.
No, yeah. I feel like just I might have sounded toxic when I said no. I don't even care if she's an old lady, but flip the script real quick for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Your man is not gonna want you to be asking no tall ass vato like,
Yeah.
can you please get this for me?
Yeah.
He don't even got a Walmart shirt on.
Yeah.
Now at the
exactly,
same
yeah.
time, also, you know, like you got to think like, all right, if I see this guy with his girl, I'm not gonna go and ask
Right,
that
that's just
couple.
rude.
Now, if you're by
Yeah.
yourself, it's different. Like I'll be like,
Fair.
It's nothing to me to sit there and reach and grab something for you. It's really not a big deal.
Yeah.
So if I'm by myself and it's whatever, like, F it, you know, it's nothing. Now, if I was with, you know, a person I'm talking to, then yeah, it's a different scenario. You know, now you got to think about certain people's feelings and all that shit. But if it's just me and it's no big deal.
Because it's the thing. It's like, this is mine. Like, if I need something up there, I got him. This is what I got a man for.
Yeah.
It's like, if homegirl were to look at me dead in my eyes and be like, hey, do you mind if, can he grab that for me?
Yeah.
I might consider it. But if you're just going to jump over me, don't even make eye contact with me and then just go directly to him, it's like, no.
Yeah, that's a good point too. So
Yeah.
so would you recommend for the ladies out there to like ask the wife, ask the girlfriend, hey, hey, do you think you could ask your dude if he grab that up there?
Yeah, even if I'm with Danny and then I'm with him or with him at the store, it's like still acknowledge me. Even though I'm
Yeah.
not there, I'm still a girl with them.
Yeah.
I
you
think
know?
it'll lighten up the mood if the
Yeah.
girl were to be like, "Hey, can
Like,
you
friend,
could
can
ask
you
your
ha-
man?" And then the
Yeah.
girl might be, "Okay, she acknowledged me." But
Right.
that is another big thing. It's a totally different scenario topic, but it's like it reminded me of a scenario where you know it has to do with that. Where I was in a situation where I was with my girl at the time, and I ran into an old homegirl, and then the homegirl was like, "Hey, what's up? How you been?" Came gave me a hug, but never once did she look at my girl and say, "Hey, how you doing? You know, we're friends or nothing." She just hugged me. She said, "How you been?" Hell yeah, talk to me. And then she's like, "All right, bye." Gave me a hug and walked away. And then my girl at the time was like, you used to talk to her because I don't like how she just didn't even acknowledge me or nothing. And I was like, it's not that she don't know you.
Yeah.
But then, you know, I was just like, I didn't see it as a big deal. But then, you know, the girl at the time was just like, no, like if she's not even looking at me or nothing, she's like, it would be the right thing to do if you see a friend with their new girl. Say, hey, by the way, we're friends, or, you know, hey, introduce yourself. She's like, but she didn't even look at me or nothing. She just gave you a hug, talked to you. And I was just, it reminded me of that scenario.
Yeah.
But, you know, you always got to, one thing is, it does matter. You got to acknowledge even me, you know, if I see an old homegirl, because then it just happened to me too. I seen somebody that I always be like, hey, what's up? And then I seen them with their man for the first time. And then I was like, I would feel like, oh, damn, I don't really have to be like, what's up, bro? You know, so like, and then I was going to say what's up, but then it just happened so the transaction was so fast that I didn't even get to look at bro. I was just like, hey, how you been? And they kept it going, and I thought about it. I was like, damn, whatever my man was like, why this fool ain't even look at me? So it could, you know, it could fluctuate, you feel me? But it is always a good thing to acknowledge the other person they're with, you know, especially if they're the opposite sex, you know, because that way you don't create a tension or anything.
Yeah, no, that's true. So Eddie guy, so I got a question for you. This wasn't on here, but so what if you're like with one of us, right? And then you see your homegirl, the like a fine ass homegirl, and she's like, "Hey, let me borrow your brother for the weekend."
Hey, by all means, homegirl.
Nah.
Which one? They don't even be asking me, okay? Let's just start there.
What if they're like, "Hey, girl, I need a chair. Can you please let me borrow one of your brothers?"
Here's their faces. I'm just kidding.
You send her to that fool, I'm cool.
No, okay. Back to the topic. No, that might have been TLR. No, but okay. So speaking of, you know, guys being tall and, you know, being able to reach the top shelf. So I've been seeing a lot of posts of guys getting surgery on their legs to be taller. Man, what do you guys think about that?
Dang, I ain't never heard of that. That's a thing.
I
That's the thing.
can't be biased. I'm a girl. There's girls getting enhancements on everything and anything possible on their body. So if a guy feels better by doing that, go ahead, Pippin.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
Do your thug thizzle.
Yep.
Yeah. What about you, Filiado? Like if you were so okay, I'm gonna split it up into two questions. So one, if you were a shorter guy and you found out that there was a surgery to be able to make you taller, and they had to, you know, do surgery on your legs, would you do it? That's the first part.
I can't relate, but
Yeah.
But nah, hypothetically speaking, I mean, if I had the money, run it.
Yeah.
You know, like, why not? You feel me? Like she said, that's right. Girls do all that. But at the same time, I would have I'd be skeptical about it because I've heard like surgeries like that. Like once you get cut you up and do stuff like that, it numbs the area in your body. And you just got to think about like the aftermath of it. And it's just like, do I really want to deal with that? Like, especially like us getting older wise. Yeah. But if I'm balling, if I got the money, if it ain't nothing to go get it,
by all means.
Rent it, like why not? Everybody else is doing stuff, and it's not even just for other people. It'll be just more for yourself, you feel me? Like if I was in that circumstance, now.
See, and this is the thing too, given society, like I could be here and be like, dude, to me, height doesn't matter. I can say it a million times, but it's like the way everybody is like, oh, how tall are you? Yeah. It's the same thing as asking a girl, how much do you weigh? It's like it all falls in the same category. So because how it is, if I was born a man and I wanted to be taller because I was short, I would absolutely do it.
Yeah.
If that's gonna, because unfortunately right now a lot of people are with that. Oh, if he's too short, he has to be over 6 feet for me to get my attention. Mm-hmm. Imagine living your life as a 5'2" person. Or whatever, but
what if you were a tall ass girl, and every guy you talked to that you liked was shorter than you, and then would you consider getting your knees shortened? Shortened?
Yeah, I want to.
If you're tall as hell,
if I'm tall, I wouldn't consider it.
There's some girls I've heard, I even personally know that have gotten like totally different subject. They've gotten breast reduction. I've heard of that. So
I've heard of that.
There's girls that go lesser on things. So I'm like, if you were hella tall and you just like shorter niggas, and you just like, damn, like I want to be a little shorter, like like would you?
Yes, it wouldn't be the first surgery to get though, but yes, there's a lot of other shit that I got to work on. But yes, I would consider it if I had the money. But if I'm 5'2", that's not neither short or tall for me, for women in general. I would date shorter guys now. If I was single, I wouldn't. To me, I know this is gonna sound so cliche to say, I really don't care.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't.
No. Okay. So that was gonna be my next question.
Yeah.
So like for example, so we got Afiliado's answer, and that hella made sense. So Eddie if you were dating a dude, and say he was shorter, right? Say he's like, when I say shorter, say he's the same height as you.
Okay.
So say you have no issue with it, but he sees all the BS on social media, so he feels insecure about his own height, and he goes, "Hey, babe, I've been thinking about having this surgery, make myself taller, blah blah." What would you do?
In all honesty, I would support him, but I would reassure him like, "Hey, you don't need it, but if this is going to make you happy, then by all means." But I also feel like once he gets that height in, he's going to be pulling girls that don't look like me. So then he's just doing it for himself. But it's okay though. Whatever makes you happy. If you're 5'2" and I'm 5'2" and I'm you're with me because of that, because I accepted you how you were, and then you become 5'11", and now you're like, man, F this girl. I could get more girls now. Whatever makes you happy. You were not you know what I mean? But that's besides the point. I would support it.
That's a good point too. Yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah.
But 9 times out of 10, his ego's gonna go up, just like any other girl that gets surgery, and I might not be the person that he wants to be with anymore. But I will support it.
It's funny that Afiliado said that pain when you're older and stuff. Mm-hmm. Because guys, I'm hella tall, right? I've been tall my whole life. When I was like about 17, 18, 19, I used to have knee pain on both of my knees. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. I'm not giving out medical advice. This is not medical opinion or nothing. I'm just a fool, right? I guarantee you that the reason why my knees hurt was because of my height.
Yeah.
And I went to trucking school to get my license to drive trucks, and the guys there were older than me, and they were talking about having their knee replaced and their knees done and surgery and all this, and like the way they were explaining it, that's how I felt. However, I ended up not needing it. Shout out to the spirits. They protected my knees, but it had to do a lot with my height. The guys that were talking about their knees were effed up. They were all tall. They were tall, but then they ended up gaining weight and just, but they were like older guys in their 50s and 60s, and I'm over here at 17 talking about a knee replacement, So being tall by itself, even naturally, it messes up your legs and your knees.
Yeah.
So when I see these guys post, like the video, the after video of how they got the knee surgery and they're walking with crutches, it just looks painful.
Yeah.
But being a short guy, if I was a short guy, I would probably do it just because of how the world is right now.
Yeah.
You know,
for sure.
I'm not even gonna lie. I probably would do it just because every time I open my social media, BZ's talking about motherfucker got to be over 6 foot and blah, blah. So it's like I could see how that would get to somebody. And I would, and you know, and if I had the money, and the doctor's like, hey, I'll fucking make you, 5 inches taller. Then if I had the money, I would probably do it.
Yeah.
But
I think so.
Yeah, but I would say just really look into it because, like I said, me as a person who's naturally tall, my knees were effed up when I was 17. So if you're getting surgery on your legs, and it's unnatural, just look into all that. Look into all that.
Hey, and then I even remember as a kid, like, you would always complain about like, damn man, I could never find pants my size.
Yeah.
Like he would always become like, we would go to stores, he'll see pants he likes, and he'd be like, damn man, he's like, sometimes it sucks being tall. He's like, people always want to be tall. Yeah. He's like, but you got to deal with tall people problems. He's like, and I like that's true. I would always hear you say like, damn, and it comes with its problems. With stuff like that,
And it's crazy because we would always go shopping at Arden or Anchor Blue and all these JCPenney, and they always had a big and tall, but they didn't have a tall and slim.
Yeah.
So that was his issue, was that it was big, but it was wide. It
wasn't. Where I win.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with my oldest Selena, she's tall for her age, so it's hard for her. Like all the pants for the girls section, like. Ya no le quedan. She's way too tall for that. So I'm having those same issues with Sel because she's super slim but super tall.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought up Anchor Blue because that, first of all, that's a classic. That's old school right there. That's like back in the day.
Old school.
If you're from SAC, they have the Anchor Blue at Folsom Outlets.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, they have it right now still?
Yeah, they have it.
Oh, I gotta go out there.
Yeah.
So Anchor Blue. So we used to live by Florida Mall, right back in the 90s. Shout out Florida Mall. Anybody who remembers it. So we used to live by there. I used to go to Anchor Blue. So during my high school years, people used to wear Anchor Blue. That was just the thing. It was like if you're one of the cool kids, you were wearing Anchor Blue. Your shirts were Anchor Blue. Your pants were Anchor Blue. So, but me, I was hella tall. So I would go to Anchor Blue. They didn't have the cool shirts that all the fools that get in all the sucias, the shirts that they're wearing, they don't fit me. They're like up here to me. They're like up here to me, So I'm just like, damn, what the fuck? So it made me feel hella insecure. Shout out Amazon and shout out now, because now hella stores where, they make tall shirts and stuff. But yeah, in the 90s, growing up tall, it sucked, man. That's what people don't understand. So now when I see people that are like, oh, I want to be tall, I'm like, dude, no, you don't.
And that's crazy, because like people didn't have access to online and creating make sure like you have the different size from the manufacturer. Like you don't think about stuff like that. Like, damn, it was hard for y'all back
Even
then.
right now, buying gifts for Danny, it's like he has to try it on before I buy it for him. Because there's been times in previous years where I would get him clothes and I'm like, oh, this has to fit him, but it's like, no, it probably, it looks too small. But not because of the size of, of his body. It's the length of his body. Yeah.
So real quick, PSA, ladies, if you're dating a tall ass fool, do not buy him clothes.
No.
I could guarantee you right now.
It's not.
It does not matter where you buy his clothes at. It's not going to fit him.
Yeah.
Tall guys wear a specific certain size that only specific certain stores sell. Do not buy him clothes. Buy him anything else. Buy him tools. Buy him stuff for his car. Do not buy him clothes. They know.
Yeah,
they know. They're my siblings. They
even
know.
This year, when I was shopping for him, I'm like, oh, I'm about to get, and I was like, no, because the sizing is horrible. And then if I ask him, he's gonna know what I'm getting him.
Yeah.
So then it defeats the purpose. But no, if you have a tall man, a tall brother, a tall dad, give him a gift card or buy him something else.
Yeah, if he's short, buy him all the clothes you want.
Yeah.
But if he's tall,
at Baby Gap.
Yeah. If he's short, just go to Baby Gap.
Shout out to
you'll get a discount.
50% off.
Yeah, 50% off.
I'm so sorry.
but if he's tall, just stay away from clothes. Give him a gift card. Give him coffee, anything else except clothes.
We're gonna get canceled.
Yeah, no.
No, for real.
Some high socks.
Yeah, because it's like I've had people that bought me. Anybody who's ever bought me clothes, it never fit me.
Yeah,
because of my size. They have no clue of what. They've never seen a tall Mexican, so they have no clue. Just ladies, if your dude is tall, do not buy him clothes. Don't.
Yeah,
don't.
I bought him a thong one time and he returned it the next day. And I was just like,
didn't fit me.
And then moms too. Moms that have that are older and they have their sons that are tall. Just let him choose the clothes. So that too, or dads too. Like if you have a tall son, take him personally, and then be like, act surprised when you open this shit under the tree. All right, just so they get what they want.
Yeah,
then it's just waste of money, waste of time, and
Dude, seriously, there's a lot of tall guys watching this right now that they appreciate that we're saying this. Yeah.
I'm telling you, I had the same issue this year.
Yeah.
So.
They're crying right now. Like,
and only a tall person could explain it. Like only a tall person could relate to that.
Yeah.
So don't buy his clothes, guys. Don't buy his clothes.
I was this close.
Yeah. She was this close to clothes.
Oh, and then don't buy clothes for big guys either because it's never gonna fit.
And no, and not just that. Because imagine if we get like you're a size 2X, right? And then we're like, let me get him a 3X. And we're like, bitch, you think I'm this big, or something like that.
And then come to find out, this motherfucker wears 4X,
right? But and if you have a bigger girl too, just get her gift card to Fashion Nova. Don't.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Don't buy me no clothes.
No, because even guys, even when they're hella skinny, they still might wear like a 3 or 4X.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So it's like guys are just difficult. We're difficult to buy clothes for.
Yeah.
But when we're literally like a huge motherfucker, we really like just don't waste your time. Don't get us clothes.
The thought is beautiful. It's a thought that counts, but definitely just a gift card for whatever,
Yeah. Dude, okay. So the next topic, this is the last topic, and it kind of has to do because regarding because it has to do with these love candles right here. So a lot of people they get love candles for love and they want to meet somebody new. Mm-hmm. However, when a lot of people meet somebody new, the new person, it starts off cool and then it ends up being a lot of dry text here and there, and the communication starts to break down. So I would like to talk about dry texting. What are you guys' views on that, and how do you guys feel about that? Like when you're texting someone and they kind of they stop showing interest, what do you do, or what should somebody do?
Go ahead. I hate it.
Yeah.
I'm a talker. I'm on my podcast. I'm gonna bring up a subject. I'm gonna send you a reel and like run off of that. A dry text is clear as day that you are not interested no more.
Yes.
You just being super cut or just like, okay, or dang, that's crazy. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. What am I supposed to feel? Give me something.
Yep.
I can't just keep leading this conversation. And once I feel like I'm talking to myself, I'm good. Hate it.
I hella agree with that. Philly, what do you think?
Well, shit. Usually, when the dry texting just occurs out of nowhere, it's usually because somebody's mad or something. Like me, when I be pissed, or if I'm like, I dry text, I be like, yep, for
okay,
sure.
That's fair.
For sure. But if I'm in a new relationship and we're starting to talk, and then they're like I'll be like, hey, what's up, this and that, and then they're usually very talkative, and then they get shorter. Then I might be like, I'm a very open person, so if I like someone and I'm trying to work some shit out with you, communication's always key with me. So I'd be like, hey, what's up? You feel me? Like I'm not gonna sit there and try to figure out why they're dry texting. I'm gonna be straight to the point, like, hey, cause I ain't got no more time to waste. I'm getting old, you feel me? My hairline gonna recede eventually, you feel me? So I gotta make sure I ain't wasting no time here. So I'll be like, hey, what's up? Like, like you good? Like, your text has been kind of dry. Like, I tell them straight up, and then from there they'll be like, oh no, my bad. And then if they switch it up, then they'll be like, okay, maybe they were just had a lot in their head. Shit happens. We're all human beings. We deal with life. But then if it just continues after that, then I'm just like the type of back then I'd probably be goofy and be like, man, come on, and then try to do a little extra. But in society today, and from what I've been through, once they start showing me that, then I'd be like, I think about it, all right, is it worth trying to work for it? And then now lately, that's why I'm still single, because it gets to the point where I'm like, it ain't even worth it. I'm just wasting my time. Like, obviously I mentioned it and she ain't doing nothing to change it up. So you feel me? Then once someone sends me a dry text, I just stop replying.
Yeah.
I swear. And then from there, after we've already talked about it, if they continue, I'm gonna be like, you know what? Then it gets to the point sometimes where they'll be like, why are you dry texting? And I'll be like, well, and then, that has happened before where I start reciprocating the same energy. And then they'll be like, no, it wasn't that. It was just, I've been busy. And I'm like, okay. And then, that's where it's up to you if you want to keep giving chances towards it. But that's where you just got to sit there and think, like, is it worth it type shit? You feel me? But yeah, like once I usually would reciprocate the energy now, but I hate dry texting. But I ain't gonna lie, I'll be a little toxic too, and I'll do it back. Yeah. But that's only if I'm pissed, though. You feel me? But if I'm really into a girl, like I'm gonna be and, sit there. Sometimes I just type too much. Sometimes I'll be talking to a girl and I'll send her writing a paragraph and I'll be like, oh shit, like what the fuck? But then I said what I gotta say, you feel me? And then if they just continue small, like, messages, and then from there I'll get the hint. I'm not goofy either, so I'll be like, oh, whatever, she ain't feeling it. You feel me? And then, from there go on.
No, for sure. I feel it. So what about you, Eddie? What's your point of view on that?
No, yeah, the same thing. Yeah, dry texting. It's if you're liking the effort, I'm liking the conversation too.
Yeah.
Like I love to talk. I video, and it's like if I'm not getting nothing back, I'm already checked out. But like Victor said, I am too old.
Who the fuck is Victor?
I mean, like Lillian said, I am way too grown to try to milk a conversation, Yeah. I give it my best, and I can easily walk away knowing that I tried, especially if I really like you, Yeah. But thankfully, I don't have that problem.
I like it a lot. What about you, Brujo?
Me, so same thing. I'm so quick to walk away. I just feel like, damn, if I'm actually trying to bring up topics, trying to bring up, things to talk about, and you're like not really going for it, you're not like, then I can't do much after that. That's it. But just for the record, like what would you guys consider dry texting? Because a lot of people would consider different things dry texting.
So my thing is like if you're just like, good morning, hope you have a good day.
Yeah.
So we're done. Like that's all. Like okay, good morning, and then or say like I'm like, hey, I'm at work, just got in here, dude, it's super busy today. How's work for you?
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like nothing back, just, oh, it's okay, it's going well. Okay, well, okay. Like, what do you say after that? You can't really say. That's dry texting. And I'm going to bring this up, okay? Back when I was watching Love on the Spectrum, I learned that even if you really don't have nothing to say, you can literally just be like, hey, I know I have nothing to say right now, but I still want to communicate. Here's a funny video. Here's a funny reel. Here's something that I saw that I thought about you. People sometimes don't have the energy to talk, but you're still on the phone and you're still carrying like, oh, look what I'm doing. I'm washing clothes. Tell me the most minimal thing that you're doing. But but you're talking. It takes but 2 seconds when you go take a shit, when you're peeing, when you're in the elevator, just real quick. Hey, I'm a little busy today, but what are you gonna make for dinner tonight? We don't live together, but what are you gonna make for dinner? Yeah. Or just something.
What if you text them? What are you gonna make for dinner tonight to keep it short? And then they'd be like, "Damn, you always bugging."
Blocked.
Then you really
screenshot it and post it on my story. I'm just kidding.
No, that's a good one though. Send them a reel. Send them something funny. Send them a meme. Something funny. That's a good one. That's good advice.
Or react to their stories. Like maybe I don't have nothing to say to the conversation that we're having, but you post something and I'm gonna react to it.
Yeah. So they have nothing to say and they post a selfie. You reply to the selfie.
Right.
Like, damn, hard eyes or whatever.
Yeah. Like who's that? Or who you trying? Let me find out that you trying to look for. Something.
Yeah. What about you, Filiado? What would you consider a dry text? Just because people would consider different things as dry text.
Like me, I'm the type of person, like, say, if I'm messaging you, if I like you, I'm gonna, like, I might ask you, like, 3 questions in one message. Like, be like, by the way, this and that, but yeah, some. Now, if she replies with, like, only answering one of the questions, then I take that as a dry text personally. Yeah. Like, you feel me? Like, if someone messages me, like, couple, like, questions in one message, like, one thread, then I'm gonna reply to if I'm feeling them, I'll be like, you know what? She's asking me questions. we talking. That's how you keep it going, But then, if I'm texting you like, hey, you're just waking up, son, what you doing? But yeah, son, and then I'll mention something else, and then some, like going off of that, and then they just reply with what they're doing, but they don't answer, say anything else about like anything else I asked.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Then I'll think that as dry texting, or same thing if I be like, good morning, how you doing? And then they'd be like, good morning, cool. Then I'll be like, usually if someone texts me, good morning, how you doing? I'll be like, I'm good, just waking up, start my day. I'm hella tired. I'm about to roll up right now, to continue it going. I'm a very good talker, you feel me? So, like if I'm into you, I'm a talk. I'm gonna keep the I'm the type that I'm a writer. You feel me? So I'll send a long paragraph by accident, and I'm not trying to. I just I'm keeping the convo going. And then, you know, that's true. Like if I run out of shit to say, I'll just say something hella funny, like, oh, you know, like make something up. Oh, I was thinking about you right now when I seen this and that. Like, who cares? Like, you know, it's just something to keep, you know, you're just uplifting the person you're talking to and just keep it going, you know, and might send a reel and all that shit. But I don't think you should tell them, hey, I ain't got nothing else to say, so here's a reel. Just send it, you know, just fucking.
My bad.
Nah, not like that. But, you know, like.
The way that I saw it was that they were on a date in person. So the guy that had autism, he told the girl, like, I know we're not saying anything right now, but I'm still having a good time. Yeah. You know, like, you know, but mind you, they have autism. So that's why I said it like that.
Now it gets awkward if you're on a date in person and you have nothing to say. Then you just fucking up.
Yeah. But, you know, it was just some advice. What about you? What do you think dry texting consists of?
Yeah, so real quick, I just want to say, Afiliado, the reason why he's like that is because that's the Gemini in him, for sure. So Gemini always has something to say. So, like, your convo will never run dry with... No.
They always got something to say. I just fucking...
No, but it's like, that's a good thing, because it's like, when the person is dry, a Gemini is always going to have, like, you know, like how he just said, he'll type a whole ass paragraph on accident. That's just how Geminis are, because they're good with communication, you know? Yeah. So that's hella cool.
And can we point out that Cancers aren't like that? So when you have a Cancer and they're talkative, take advantage, because we're super hard for us.
Yeah. Yeah, and then, you know, me too, you know, being a Scorpio, it takes a lot for me to talk a lot. I know we have this podcast, but it's like, this podcast is like work for me. Like, you know, when you go to your job and you clock in and you're like, you got that personality, you know, like, say a Starbucks worker. They might be, you know, they might not like to talk, but as soon as they clock in, they're at the bar, they're being a barista, they got that customer service voice.
Yeah.
That's how Scorpio is, and Cancer too, you know. So that's how we are. So like, I don't really like to talk and don't like to text and don't like to, you know, small talk. I just want to like show up and smash. But it's like,
him.
Yeah, me, Scorpio, right? But it's like, I understand that in between the week when I'm not gonna see you till Saturday, so it's like I understand that we have to do a little small talk here. So I'm gonna try my best, you know. So to me, dry texting is when, like, say for example, like you text a person like, oh man, it feels good over here today, like, oh, it's raining over here and blah blah, and they're just like, oh, okay, that's cool, you know, and you're just like, what the, like, okay, so then you know, at first you're like, okay, maybe they just they're busy, right? So then, like, but like, one thing that I consider a red flag, I know we're not talking about red flags, but I would consider a red flag in texting, is when a person tells me to have a good day. I take that as have a good day, because you're not gonna hear from me for the rest of the day. Yeah. I don't know about you guys.
I agree.
How do you guys? Yeah. So it's like when somebody tells me, hey, you know, I just woke up, I'm hungover, have a good day today. I take it as like, don't text me no more, because I had a hangover, so I'm not gonna text them no more. You know, so. That's one of my, you know, dry texts, how I see dry text. And then the other dry text, of course, is like, you know, if you tell them, like, you send them a long ass sentence, like, how your day's going, and they're just like, oh, I'm just here at work. Or, you know, they're just like, you know, being like, I'm just here at work bored.
Yeah.
Or whatever, you're just like, oh, okay, what the fuck?
Okay.
What would you guys do before you cut them off? What would you guys do as a last resort to try to keep the convo going before you cut them off?
I would say this. Talk to them on the phone. A person on the phone and the person through text can be completely different. It takes more time to answer to a text, or sometimes you overthink it, especially when you're getting to know each other. To give them the benefit of the doubt, maybe they're just like, I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want him to take it out of context. I don't want to do too much, you know? And then when you talk to them on the phone, you hear the tone of their voice. You see, did they get excited when I call them? Try that before cutting them off, because see how they react to a phone conversation, and if they can keep up with the phone conversation. Because text messages to me too, like, I'm kind of like, let me talk to you.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
What about you?
That's true. Yeah, because I've actually was talking recently to a girl where she would be sending dry ass fucking text messages all the time, and I would be like, damn, bro. I was like, and I told her straight up, I'm like, damn, you're kind of boring to text. And then she called me, and then she's like, what the fuck? She's like, it's not that. She's like, I hate texting, dude. And then, like, next time we hung out, she was trying to show me on the phone, look, I don't be texting like that. Like I hate texting. I'm more of a talking person. And then over time, I realized, like, I'll text her, and then she'll call me right away, and then we'll just start talking. So then I'll be like, okay, sometimes texting ain't for a lot of people. And then I learned that from her, like, okay, you know, I was misjudging it. I'm thinking, you she was like, she ain't fucking with me. So I'm like, bitch, like, what the fuck? And I told her straight up, you boring to text, And then, like, I wasn't trying to be an asshole, but you just got to tell them straight up, like, hey, look how I'm feeling. And then that's when she had called me. She was like, no, I don't like texting. She's like, I'm more of a talking person. And then, yeah, like, every time we talked, it would be more over, like, FaceTime and, like, talking on the phone and shit. So, sometimes it ain't, like, you got to understand that, circumstance. Some people are more used to the old, the old style and all that. But, yeah. And then kind of to, like, bounce off what you were saying earlier when, sometimes, like, I've done that before where, like, I'm talking to someone so much and then I'm like, damn, I don't want to sound like I'm hella, like, like, I don't want to. I don't want to just show you like, damn, I'm hella into you. And then like, you don't want to show that off sometimes. It's not a bad thing. But then sometimes you're like, you're just watching out for your feelings. So then I'll do sometimes where like, damn, we were just talking all last night. I don't want to keep bugging her and, tire her out. So I'll text in the morning like, hey, I'm about to get to work, this and that. So, I hope you have a good day. And yeah, it kind of sounds like, oh, nigga, I'm done for the day. But then it's just because I don't want to be like, keep bugging and be like, hey, how's your day doing? We were just talking forever or last night, this and that, but, so I'll try to, but I mean, that's probably where I step on my own toes, but, like, that's probably why I'm still single.
Yeah, that's self-sabotage because keep talking to me. Yeah. Keep blowing my phone up. I want you to be on my line, FaceTime me, send me videos, let me know. Like I said, you could be washing the dishes. Like, this is me washing the dishes.
Yeah.
If you like me, but... I'm just a girl.
I guess I'm self-sabotaging myself. I can't even say it right.
Yeah, no, actually, those are both actually very good points. Like I'm like those are good ass points. Like I wasn't even looking at it like that, and then until both of you guys started mentioning them. But like what Afiliado said is like how they might not be a good texter, but then they'll call you. I've had that situation happen before. Like I was talking to somebody, and then they come through as dry text through text. And then they'll call me like, hey, I was about to go to sleep, but I just wanted to call you real quick. So I was like, damn, she took the time to call me. Like, what? Like, damn, okay. So, like, that little 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute call meant so much that I'm like, damn, okay. Like, I'm going to hang in there.
We back in this bitch.
Yeah. It's like, okay.
Like, hey, hold on real quick. Put the phone down. And she'd be like,
yeah, exactly. It's like
start dancing and pick it up. What's up?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I was about to say something else, but
I'm just saying.
But, yeah, put the phone down. And be like, yeah, no, and then, oh yeah, no, I miss you too. Yeah. Sí, bebé, también yo también te extraño.
Hell out of breath.
Yeah.
What's up? What you doing? Hey, just thinking about you. My heart's racing.
I just fought the Grinch. That motherfucker tried to take all my Christmas gifts.
He tried to delete your number out my phone.
Fucking Grinch tried to break my phone. But yeah. So a little phone call like that. Like, so I'm glad Afiliado pointed that out. It's like, they might be driving the tape, but they'll give you that little call like, hey, I'm hella busy, but I just want to call you and say what's up real quick before you go to sleep. Like, damn. Like, hey, somebody pass me the ring. Pass me the ring. Bring the ring over here, please. Okay. Bring the baby oil.
Hey, we should be some. We should start a therapist.
Exactly.
A job.
Exactly. We should.
Like, we just us three. Just be like, we all give different sides of scenarios.
Yeah.
So if you want a good therapist, clock in.
And that's why we're here. We're here
or just
for
watch
y'all.
our episodes.
Yes, we're here for y'all to help y'all with y'all fucked up ass relationship.
Because we're perfect.
Yeah, we're so perfect.
No, we just dealt with a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
To where we've been experienced and we have wisdom to share.
Yeah. See, we'll give you the guy's point of view and the female's point of view.
Look, you got a Scorpio, you got a Cancer, you got a Gemini. You feel me? It's like a buffet.
Fuck with me, dog.
Fuck with me, dog.
Fuck with us, dog. Fuck with us. For real, no, that's real shit. That's real ish, man. That's real ish. Because look, for example, this is my brother and my sister. Like, when they started pointing certain facts out, I was like, oh, shit.
Mind blown.
Damn, maybe I am wrong. Maybe I am the one that fucked up.
Maybe I am the problem.
Yeah, damn.
I know I'm over here texting them, I hope you have a good day. I'm self-sabotaging myself now.
Yeah, I'm over
like,
here
we realize when we talk to each other about shit like this.
Yeah, I'm over here like, damn, I am on the couch. I did just get home from work. What the fuck? So it's like we, all of us, we all need to see a different point of view, a different perspective.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Don't let my mama in here.
Oh man,
she gonna tell her how it is.
Yeah. Hey, we do gotta get another episode with my mama.
Yeah.
Holidays is that's my mom's season.
With
That's
all
my
4
mom's
of
season.
us, that'll be crazy.
Yeah.
We gonna jump her.
yeah.
Initiation.
I love having my mom on here because she always brings up like how things were back in the old times.
Yeah.
Like I like to bring up stuff how it was in the old times, but my mom brings back the old times.
Yeah.
Yeah, if y'all haven't watched that episode, like even me watching that last episode
Yeah.
that they did together,
Yeah.
I learned so much from my mama. I was like, damn, what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah. So like if you know people that are watching this, they're usually like our ages and stuff. But when they hear our mom talk, they know. Oh, mi tía told me that too. Oh, mi abuelo también me dijo. You know, like they know that their parents can relate to our mom. You know, because you know they all basically got the same story. You know, they've been through the same stuff. But yeah, we definitely gotta have her back on.
Shout out my mama.
Yeah, shout out mama. Salud.
She be like, cabrones tomando otra vez.
I know, she was like, otra vez están con el pinche beatbox y que la chingada.
Es jugo, ma. Es jugo.
Yeah, es jugo.
No pasa nada.
Soy emo, ma. Soy emo.
Soy emo, man. But that fucking meme gets me every time. Soy emo.
Dude.
I feel attacked.
Soy Santa. Soy Santa Claus. Any other topics you guys want to bring up before we clock out?
So yeah, last episode I was talking about my new project I was working on, Sad God 3.5, and it's pretty much almost done. I got 1 song left to record, so I've been working. I've been in the studio literally every night. I've been writing 2 songs every night, and as soon as I've been writing the songs, mixing them, I already got 9 songs done, mixed, and everything ready to drop. And I just dropped Sad God 3 like a month ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I dropped Sad God 3 a month ago, so I'm trying to come in this year like swinging, you know. So the very first week of the
New Year.
the very first Friday, Sad God 3.5 will be dropping, and I'm excited for y'all to hear this because it's like, you know, a lot of people told me my last project was like banging, and I kind of did the same what do you call it, recipe, like the same method how I did the Sad God 3, because it's kind of bouncing off of it, but then this one's more like trap songs because it's based off the 3.5 shit. And then these songs I've been recording, even my boy was just like, bro, like, how are you doing all these songs that just like, you just sit there and write? Even my roommates, they've all been looking like, bro, chill, bro. Like, you've been doing all these bangers in all these days, you know, and I'm just like, I'm proving to myself too, like, you know, like, well, look how I do this, because I live with other artists, and one of my boys, you know, he's dropping his first project that he's been working on for years. Dang. So then, like, you know, it's nothing bad with that, you know, work on your craft, but then him seeing him finishing his project finally, and then him getting on, he's gonna shout out A. Kalen, he's gonna be on this project. He gave me a clean ass hood. Him seeing me knock this project out in 2 weeks, he's gonna be like, and he was just like, damn, bro, like you inspiring me type shit, you feel me? So but yeah, I'm almost done. But for sure, first week of New Year's, be on the lookout for that Sad God 3.5, and it goes crazy. I did a lot. I did a lot of things to it. Like, I've been wanting to do, like, you know, that song. You know, every project I try to have an oldie. Yeah. You know, go back to my roots. You know, because that's how we grew up listening to. Thanks to this fool, you feel me? Like, he put us on all the oldies. So it's something that's always been embedded in, like, you know, like, I love oldies. Yeah. And I love the new oldies, like where they're new songs and they sound like oldies. So very popular.
They call them soldies.
Yeah.
That's what they call them?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Well, shit, I learned something new today. So, you know, Nobody's Clown. I was just like, I was listening to the beat, bro, and I'm like, damn, this beat's tight. And I love rapping over oldies, so I did that beat, you know, and I called it Nobody's Joker. And I'm kind of just rapping, like, I'm not trying to do too much. I'm just like actually going crazy on it. I got stuff like that, you know, like I'm kind of remaking old songs, and it's just because it's a mixtape, you know. Yeah. But I'm just trying to show people I can rap. So it's kind of like giving a little flip from my perspective, you know. So yeah, just be on the lookout for that first week of I don't know what day the first Friday falls on, but that's when the project's gonna be out. So look out for that 3.5. I want to get a Lady Teardrop verse on there, but you know, we're gonna see how that goes. Hopefully for Christmas.
Hey,
dude, we got a funny story about that. So a couple years back, we our sponsor DZ Dolls, the one who made it, the Little Fools Gone Wild, he made a little puppet from the puppet that's in that song video. Nobody's Clown. The puppet that's in the video. He made the puppet. So then the puppet master from LA, Puppet Master 213, he came up to SAC just just to meet up with DZ Dolls.
Yeah.
And it was like a whole event, and it was like,
Damn, I should have mentioned that in the song. What the
yeah,
fuck?
dude, yeah. Because if he sees it, he's gonna remember us. He's gonna remember us. But it was crazy because like we were there, and it's funny because like when we're like right there, as he's coming up to like talk to us, my clients were there too, like taking videos on.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy. It was like all eyes on us. We feel like celebrities.
For real.
But that's a whole like, you know.
And he's from LA culture, so it was crazy
Yeah.
how he was out here and y'all got to meet him. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's crazy because I was, you know, when I put the beat on,
Yeah.
Payday, my boy Payday, he was like, "Oh man, that sounds like a Goosebump beat," and I'm like, "No, bro, this is Nobody's Clown. You ain't heard it." So I showed him the video, and he was like, "That's a clean ass puppet." And then they showed the guy on there, and I literally just yesterday I was telling Payday, I'm like, "Bro, my sister and my brother met that guy.
Yeah,
you feel me? The
dude,
guy
you got
that did the
pictures with
puppet." Yeah, and then he was just like, "What, that guy?" I'm like, "Yes, that same exact puppet." I was like, my brother made that little doll of that, and he came out here, you know, and he met them and all that shit, and you know, like. That puppet is the main subject around that song.
Yeah.
So then, you know, that's why when I did the beat, I was just but then on the beat, I'm kind of like, you know, like I said, like she thinks I'm a puppet bad guy, like I'm Joker, so I call it Nobody's Joker.
Yeah.
Like my own little flip on this. So like I can't wait. I can't wait for y'all to hear that. And then all the other songs. I even got this club banger I wrote. Even my boy was just like, one of my boys told me that La La Land is their favorite song off my last project. He's like, bro, it's a club banger the way you're flowing on this. So for this project, I'm like, you know what? I need another types that song. So I looked at those types beat, found another banger, and I wrote that one. And my boy even heard it. He's like, bro, this sounds kind of like La La Land Part 2.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's exactly what I was going for. So I'm excited for y'all to hear this. This one's gonna go crazy. But yeah, be on the lookout for that.
Shout out Filiado.
Thank you,
Dude. Real quick, side note, can I say something about the La La Land?
Yeah.
I hella liked it. You know why? Because we're always in La La Land.
Yeah.
La La Land is also known as LA.
LA. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So we're always out there. So I do. When I saw, I was like, oh shit, that's.
I mentioned this on there too. That's why I say, feeling like a seagull because I'm about to start dropping.
Yeah.
Saca las velitas. The whole family is popping. You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
So, dude, that whole
check that
album.
out. Thank you.
Y'all gotta check it out.
Yeah.
But for real, man, the puppet master 213, he knows us. He knows us for sure.
Yeah, shout out.
I got beezies in my own town that never heard of me before, telling me, "Hey, I heard he's gonna come over here to see you because of the little doll that you made." And DZ Dolls was popping that whole summer, so it's like,
we out here.
yeah, we out here, man. So it's like I said, you know, and shout out DZ Dolls for making us a little mystery back there and making us this one right here.
He even made a doll of me.
Yeah, he made us a doll of him. He made it like he's
the Tupac one. I still got the Tupac one in my house.
Yeah, Tupac one. The guy drinking the ocean spray.
Dark face.
He did Jenny Rivera too.
Yeah, Jenny Rivera.
Yeah.
He got them hands. He got them hands for sure. But yeah, man. But shout out to Puppet Master 213 because when he literally told DZ Dolls, "Hey, bro, I'll see you in SAG next week." When he posted that on DZ Dolls' page, all the associates were like, "Hey, how you know him? How you know that fool? How you know that fool?"
All of a sudden.
Yeah, he was like, "Don't trip,
Don't trip, baby girl.
Don't trip." But yeah, man.
So what y'all got going on?
Eddie?
Just a little drunk right now.
She's like, nothing, just chilling, just hanging around.
Real.
Like Beetlejuice, like I got Beetlejuice.
You didn't tell us what you were doing for New Year's.
Yeah, what are you gonna do for New Year's?
I might go to the casino with my mom.
Oh,
might. That's a big might.
Yeah, tight.
Yeah,
tight.
but yeah.
Me for New Year's, I'm probably gonna stay indoors and do some brujeria.
Yeah, that's
do what I usually do.
Per usual.
But
I'll most likely be partying.
Yeah.
And, probably at our spot. You know, like they like partying over there all the time. I got my roommates. They're all little party animals too. You know, we know a lot of people, and
yeah,
you know, we keep it lit. So we'll probably be partying and more partying.
Yeah, I don't really party that much. However, January 17th, I will be partying a lot. The
in
weekend.
La La Land?
Yes, in La La Land.
La La Land.
I might attend
The weekend of January 17th.
Yeah.
I'll be partying over there. That's the only place I really party. Over here is all about work. I just be at work, doing work. But yeah. So Episode 48. We love you guys.
Tonight on First 48.
Yes. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Chrysler.
This should have been my beard.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. Shout out DZ Dolls. Shout out Scorpio. Shout out all y'all that watch, support. We love you guys. Afiliado.
Love, peace, and chicken grease.
Peace.